Yay, we're live. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Dream Team. Hello, Nick. How are you, beautiful?
Hi, Marie. Hello, everybody. I'm fantastic. Feeling really good, actually. Just cruising through life.
Honestly, I think that's all we can do at the moment, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
it's funny because Jasper wants to say hi as well.
Hi,
So,
Jasper.
but yeah, I was just saying to Nick, it's been a really beautifully sort of busy week, and some days I go, Marie, just get your big girl pants on and just get focused and just be so, and then everything just flows beautifully,
Mm.
I picked up my beautiful niece and her partner from the airport, and of course the traffic on a Sunday, it takes 45 minutes. It was over an hour because of the traffic, and I was like going, it's going to be fine, and it was perfect timing. They had just come out with their bags as I pulled around the corner to pick them up, so I just go, I know everything's going to work out okay. And it just does.
Yeah.
So I know.
You just got to believe the groove is there. And even if you're not in the groove sometimes, it's remembering when you were in that groove and getting that feeling you're back again. It's like, oh, I remember that. And then you're instantly there. And,
It's true.
and then things can step into place for you. You just have to allow it, don't you?
It is. It's a decision and it's a choice. So
It is.
yay.
Yeah.
We've got Kathleen on, Marie's on. Hi, Kylie. Everyone's on today. So, and I was just asking Nikki, and I'm terrible memory for this, but my beautiful friend Kylie makes these mala beads, and they're incredible. She gave me this as a gift 2 weekends ago, and she hand knots each bead, and as she's doing it, she has an intention, like for peace, love, joy, whatever it is. It's amazing. And she designs it all herself, and she sort of intuitively either uses copper, silver, whatever it is that needs to go in, like you can see around there. And then on mine she put a Buddha, which I absolutely love. Often it'll be Ganesh or something. So Kylie's actually starting up her own little sort of site where people can actually order them themselves for what they want. So this is dragon's blood, and honestly, as soon as I put them on, I felt like I really came into my body, and I really felt very, very grounded. So yeah, and they're just lovely. So these are the mala beads that Kylie
It's
makes.
so suited to you, Marie, as well.
Well, she says
And
she's used her intuition for me, because we've known each other a long time, and it's just perfect.
And the magenta, I love the magenta tassel on it as well.
Yeah, she makes everything herself, including that. So yeah, she's really creative. And then you've got the beautiful beads. I must put some oils in the ones between, so you can actually have them with oil in them, and they smell amazing. So I've just got to work out which oil I want in there. I'm already getting probably frankincense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing. So, and Kylie's got her jade one on today. She made one for herself that was jade. So she's very talented. So as soon as Kylie's got her little business up and running, we'll let you know, because they're just beautiful.
That's great.
So it's called Sacred Knots Mala Beads. That's what she's called it.
Yeah, I love them. The 108.
Yes,
it is 108, isn't it?
Yeah, 108.
Which is very significant for me. I love the 108.
Oh yeah, it is too, isn't it? Of course.
Yeah, it's the number of where I live. So it's perfect. And I'm very aware that I had to be in a 108 for some reason.
Funny, isn't it? So yeah, I've lived in a lot of 18s and a lot of 9s. So
and the funny thing is that when we bought the land here, it was not a 108, it was a lot number. And then when we bought it, they transferred it over and it became 108. So it was a nice surprise.
That's what I mean. You can't make this stuff up. It's gonna happen. So yeah. And the life cycle, that's true. So
and that's very relevant to me right now, that whole, because that's the 8, the concept of the 8 as well: beginnings and endings, expansion, contractions, birth, death, the whole process happening. Yes,
the infinite. Absolutely. And of course, we've just had the Lionsgate, the 888. And a lot of people I know did meditations or connected into the energy. Meanwhile, I was sort of babysitting, but they were probably more babysitting me, because my friends' twins that are 11, and so it was their wedding anniversary. So I said, "Oh, come and hang with the kids." And oh my gosh, I was so sore the next day, because we played so many games. We were playing basketball games in the trampoline. We were doing Wii games, and Oh, it was so fun. And even when their parents, my friends, came home, we just ignored them because we were right in the middle of a Wii game. So I got
Just
to
like a
play
kid.
a live
Just
game.
like a kid.
I know, I love my friends that have got kids because I go, at least now I've got someone to play with, because I think that
That's
child in
so
me is
true.
still very rampant.
I just play with myself. My husband sometimes looks at me and he'll walk past me because I'll be singing some weird little song that's just come to my head, which will be crazy, and he'll just go, woo! But then he acts like a kid. You see, this is the thing.
That's the thing, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I know. So yeah, so it's fun. But yeah, so I don't know. What did everyone else do? Did anyone else do a meditation for the 8-8, the portal, Lionsgate portal? To me, I mean, it happens every year, obviously, but it's they say it's an opening of the Lionsgate portal. I've looked it up before and I've tuned into it before, but I don't have a huge connection with it, whereas I know other people do. So yeah, and but yeah, and Kylie had an amazing experience, which I've written down that she sent to me as well, with the meditation from the Lionsgate. So if anyone has had an experience, with that energy, let us know, because it's always so nice to have a different perspective. So because I have a very, very strong connection with the Syrian Gateway. So and from what I understand, this is slightly different to that Syrian Gateway. So but yeah, so shall I talk? Because Kylie sent in a dream as well. Kathleen sent in a dream, which is amazing. So if you've got any dreams, anyone, throw them up there, because it's for all of us. It's not just for the person experiencing it, because we do work a lot with the collective, of course. So, but what I might do is I might just talk about Kylie's experience with her meditation, if that's, which I think will go well. Where are we? There's her dream. Let me go down to her in real life experience. So the background to this was Kylie had some Reiki sessions with this lady, and someone cancelled at the last minute, so she got to go to the 8-8 meditation. And but then afterwards she sort of realized that maybe this lady wasn't who she needed to be hanging around. It wasn't, exactly what she needed, but it helped to get her into that space. So do you want to read that one out for us?
Sure. So Kylie in real life experience, the Lionsgate Women's Circle. Guides told me to do my own meditation, not follow hers. I was taken upwards. I went to an ancient place and a massive lion approached me and I stroked his head. He told me I had the key. Go and open the gate. A massive wooden gate was above me, so I turned the lock and the gate unlocked. It was too heavy to open at first. The lion said, push harder. You have the key. So I did, and when it opened, all I saw was blinding white light. The lion said, your future is here and you will see it. And I came back to a room full of people snoring. It was amazing.
Wow. So
that's brilliant. Yeah.
That's really amazing. And I love, Kylie, how you listen to your guides or your inner wisdom, and you didn't follow her meditation, and instead you let yourself go to where it was you needed to go to. And I think it's awesome that we do that. We don't have to do what someone else tells you. And that's like, even when, I might run an energy meditation for everyone, just let yourself get taken to wherever you are meant to be. It's, you don't have to follow me at all to the letter. So I love that you did that. So what are you getting from that, Nick?
Straight away I felt that feeling. And I think if you've never had an experience similar to where you've been given a key of some sort, or you going through a gateway or a doorway, when you do have it, often there's this incredible energy that's associated with it. So yeah, it almost spells it out to me. It's so obvious, that explanation of what's happening. It's really, I think you were meant to put this up, Kylie, to show how clear it can be in a dream or a meditation, or just that state that you can become back to that neutral. As you were walking through that, I'm just trying to go back to where it was. I was completely with you during that process. Is it at the beginning or the next part? Go to the next stage. The wooden gate. And I thought, the fact also that it was wooden, to me, that's I love that. I love that. There was a sense of comfort. Like, if I think of wood, you can take from a beautiful tree and you can change it into something new. It's got something very special about it, and when it's used as a gate, it's a comforting way of allowing you to go through into something new, or something to maybe it's more of a remembrance thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. And it's interesting because in Kylie's dream, which I'll pop up next, there was a lot of wood. So this is so interesting that then this meditation was around the wood as well, and the key to unlocking doors, and the door's another theme of it. So yeah, and the white light, to me, that's just, well, I don't know, I feel that for you, Kylie, that was really opening up to source, just completely opening up to source. And then things will filter through, you know, and because that's our light body. As light, that light and frequency comes in, we change and we go through purifications and upgrades. So I feel that you've actually really connected into that, which is amazing. So yeah, so that's such a beautiful beautiful experience that you had in that meditation.
Isn't
And you
it?
trusted, and that's the key to everything, is trusting. So yeah, which is beautiful.
There's so much I could say about it. It's just you know, each word is an embarking onto the whole. Sorry, my husband walks past about this time every morning to stand near the sun, and he likes to play a joke on me. So if I turn around, it's him distracting me. He knows that I'm doing this.
Why don't you be naughty and put the camera on him? Catch him out. Let's go, hey.
Exactly.
You're on the show.
Well, apologies for the distraction.
No, I think that's fun. So yeah.
And I just want to say that I really feel that because we're going back to who our true essence is, we're going back to our real blueprint, gold print, and being able to sort of restart again. But that comes with dropping away of the old so that we can go back to the new. You know, it's like, I don't want to paint an old house over layers and layers and layers of new paint. I would rather strip it all back or knock the whole house down and start fresh.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I feel our bodies are going through at the moment. So that dream is just the epitome of that.
Yeah, that experience. Yeah, and Kylie agreed with you.
Yeah, it was a sense of comfort. Yes. Yeah, I felt that
definitely.
too when I was reading it.
Yeah.
It's
And I
quite
love
beautiful.
that the lion came up and you patted its head. It's like, so the lion in the tarot cards is strength, but it's also about, you know, taming, like being one with our lion, which is that beautiful royal energy. So I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's that heart of the lion, the Coeur de Lion. It's about, and when they show that in French, that's the love heart shape. They always show it as this love heart, and you think, what's that got to do with the lion initially? But of course, it's that beautiful balance. The lion has that balance.
Yeah.
Nice
So
dream.
that's amazing, actually.
Or nice meditation. Same thing to
Yeah,
me.
beautiful. Yeah, meditation. Yeah, I wonder what lion is in the Betty Bethard's book.
Oh,
Let me just
yeah.
quick look and see. Don't know if I've looked that one up before.
I'll see if it's in the back just in case. She did add a lot of animals later on.
It's interesting. Lion: strength, power, femininity, fear of aggression, anger in self or others. Taming the lion is meeting one's own fears through inner strength and love. And Kylie, that's what's resonating for you through this, because it's exactly what you've been doing, is purifying and releasing all your fears that have been stopping you and blocking you, and just opening up to this whole new way of being, which is just gorgeous. So yeah.
And I have to say, the street that I live in is called Lion Street.
No.
And it's spelled like the French line, Lyon. And that's the same concept. So yeah, it's quite bizarre.
Yeah.
So as much as I don't have to go and do any rituals doing it, I do feel that there's an opening up of energy, and as a consciousness, we create that. We can bring awareness to it, just like the moon. Anything.
Yes.
You know, what it really is what we make it. So if you put intention into it, you will create something good for yourself from it.
It's so true. And Jasper actually wants to jump in. He's going,
so fantastic.
I'll him up for a second. So, and by the way, hi, our beautiful special Dennis. How are you, darling?
Oh, hi, Dennis. Good day to you.
Yeah. And yeah, the weekend Carly and I had away was just incredible. It was so many downloads, so spiritual. It was just amazing. So, but Jasper wants to talk about, he's saying it's about portals, gates, all of that sort of thing. So I'm just going to see what he actually has to tap into with that for us. Oh my goodness. Oh, I actually even felt a bit nauseated then when he took me to that place, because so to me that's travel motion sickness, and I'm usually really good at going in and out of realms, but I actually felt a little bit like, whoa, this is deep. This is a big one. And what he's saying is it's almost like we face ourselves because we've created all of this anyway. It's like we are looking at ourselves through the mirror, is probably the best way to explain it. And for some reason, he showed me some blue that was coming through, the color blue. But it's almost like when we go into those spaces, it is like really seeing ourselves through the veil. So that was really interesting. That was so that's what Jasper's saying about these portals, gateways that we call them. Yeah.
I get
So
that completely, because I've had
yeah.
visions of coming through my body and looking down onto my whole body, not in a structural way where I can see the light and the physicality and the wisdom held in everything as well, like the bones. It's
Yes. Yeah, I know. It's quite incredible, isn't it? So, yeah, wow. So there you go. Well, what a great way to start the show with that energy coming through. Because as soon as we start focusing on it, talking about it, experiencing it, feeling it, it's here. So we're actually in that energy. So
it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So which is amazing. So we'll do Kylie's dream, then I want to go on to Kathleen's dream. But yeah, Kylie's dream, it will make sense as well after that as well. That's why I wanted to do the experience first.
Okay, Kylie's dream. On the phone with my ex, he was screaming at me, calling me stupid, and even an idiot would understand the separation papers. I hung up in a room with new people. Outside was a grass fire burning, but we knew we were safe. I went out another door, and there was a chicken coop that had signs and numbers on the wood pole of the coop. I asked a man there what they meant. Numbers 8 with a circle, downward line with 2 lines going 45 degrees towards the ground on both sides. He said this represents the coop number. Then number 7, he said 7 chickens in this coop. 7 again, he said 7 doors in this coop. 7 again, he said this represented the beds in the coop. I was interested in the numbers and why the chickens were there. Oh,
Amazing. I know. And the numbers are so powerful.
aren't they?
But the fact that it started like with Kylie's ex screaming down the phone saying she's stupid and an idiot and whatever, but the fact that he was hung up on now phone, a telephone is often also a connection through into guides or into the divine realm. So this is a very powerful message for you whenever there's a phone involved in it. So always take note when you're on the phone. So do you want to say what you got from that first, Nick?
Yeah, and the X it's exactly that. You've let something go, and it's time to move on from that now. You've recognised that, and then the grass fire. What is fire? Purification to me. It's renewal.
Purification. It's burning off of the old, because you're in a room with new people, but outside was this huge purification going on. But you knew you were safe, so you know that it's all perfectly timed. So
and the fact that it's grass too, to me, is very earthly. So you're burning and purifying all that earthly experience that you've had here. Just a fantastic dream, actually.
It is a fantastic dream.
I'd be interested. Did you feel really good about it at the end?
Yeah, Kylie, let us know how you felt at the end of it, and if you had any insights as well for you personally, because like what do chickens mean to you? Because I know some people are scared of chickens, believe it or not, and some people love them. It's like, oh, they're so gorgeous. So yeah, I'd love to know what you thought of chickens is as well. And if anyone else has any sort of little insights or want to say something about numbers or what this actually represents for them, pop it in, because it's so good. And I've got the hit to pull a animal magic card for Kylie, and it's the leopard. Kylie, do you know the word that goes with leopard? It's transference, which is literally purification, change, going through like a dark night of the soul. So yeah, that's exactly what this is talking about, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, a conscious awakening as well through this rebirth. such an amazing connection to those numbers.
Absolutely. So, and what do the numbers mean?
Yeah.
It's like, so what's 8? We've been talking about 8, like the whole infinity thing. It's like death, rebirth. It's 0 point as well. So this is where we go in to purify, but we also go in there and we create from there too. And a lot of people are afraid of that space because it can feel really overwhelming when it's just such a powerful void. But that's where the feminine really is, and that's where we create from as well.
Yeah. And I look at that as that's that space of aloneness, when you can actually, often when people, they're at their absolute bottom of despair, where they have no hope left, and then they almost give in to everything, and then you become this pure being again, where you don't have to worry about all that other stuff. And that's often when a rebirth takes place, where you've hit this rock bottom, as people call it, because you're allowed to then expand into something new, and you've done it this beautiful way through a dream. Yeah, it felt so safe. It was amazing. Yeah,
totally. And and the number 7, and you got it 3 times, 777.
Yeah.
7 is a very spiritual number, Kylie. You probably know this. But to me, the fact that you had a chicken coop, and let's look up chickens, see if chickens are.
Yeah, I should know the chickens. The chicken is quite, or the hen and the rooster. They come in 2 different meanings.
True. They're so different, aren't they, to each other?
Yeah.
I grew up with chickens. Like, I used to have, when I was a little kid, we were on the farm, I used to have chickens and ducklings hatching in my hand, and just, the love I felt for them. I just love them. So let's just see if chicken's in here, just for a chicken. Usually presented humorously, may mean henpecked or giving away power, fearful and flighty, lack of self-assurance, sometimes not working through problems. But it sounds to me like you've been working through your problems spiritually, because there was the 3 7s. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me it feels like you have been. And there was a bed for them, so they could rest. So, and use humor with what's going on as well. I think that's also another message maybe with those chickens. So 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 if anyone else has got anything to say. Okay, so the feminine side, which it does, it's the hen, that feminine aspect of you. So it's been really nurtured, really spiritually solidified, probably is a good word for it. So
there's a word that keeps coming to mind lately, particularly this week, and it's like it's something like that. It's like, I can't think of what it is now, but it's that feeling of bringing it into matter or form, or
I know. So, I think, you're getting a lot through your dreams, Kylie. So Dennis has got something to say.
There's always a different reason for each person. Health, healing, the heart, their body, their family. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I mean. We have our own archetype or meaning for each archetype, as well. There are general sort of, worldwide ones, but definitely.
And can I also add that, to me, when I think of chickens personally, I think I relate it to, the egg, and then you've got the little chick, and then and then the the hen or the rooster. It's a cycle. I see the cycle very quickly with them. And so it's a great way when you're showing somebody this life cycle of an animal. Chickens develop it very quickly and go through the cycles, and they can be quite a nice community, as a group, because you have groups in them. So what Dennis is saying, there's that family aspect to it as well. But it's exactly true. Everything we're so unique in the way we've been created. Even though we're part of this one source and we're fractals of it, we're still unique. And that's why you have to try and learn to interpret them yourself. Does that mean it could be completely opposite to what somebody else is getting? But trust what you're getting.
Yeah, totally. I'm just going to shut my door because I think someone's here. So just give me a second, guys.
And I just want to explain what I see the 7 as, because the way I remember numbers is not through words or sentences. I remember them through images. So we know the 8 looks like the infinity turned on its side. So that's the expansion that a 0 point Marie was talking about. But if you think of a 7, think of all the 7s in our life, the 7 days of the week. And is the clear one I remember. And I always think of that is that we go through that cycle. it's that cycle of change and very similar to what the chicken does as well. So it's I love it. You couldn't put two really great ideas together if you tried to do it in the real world here. That's why, dreams are just so cool.
They're so cool. Exactly. We're more open to things as well. So yeah, no, I love that. So actually I just got a hit. I'm just going to pull a few cards on the Lionsgate for this time. I don't know why. I just have this feeling. I'm just going to pull a few cards and just see if we can get more insight, especially I don't know about you guys, but so many people seem to be going through really big changes and yeah, let's just see what comes up. Oh, that one wants to come up. Gee, the energies, they're not hot so much today as they've got this energy. Whoa. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe it. This one was zingy.
Oh, wow.
And we got the Tower card. So I was just talking about change. There's really big changes for people that are going to actually help to redirect a way that they're maybe meant to be going now. If they've been going, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, it's going to happen for them. Wow. So it's so funny. I just got this hit to do this. So I'm just going to.
Could you pull that card right up close so we can get a clear view of the pictures in there?
How's that?
Yeah. You see the fire coming out of the top and burning it up. And then we've got the crown. There's so many awesome images in these cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Hanged Man. So this is all about, when we're going through these changes or when we're actually looking at something, the Hanged Man is all about surrendering and taking time to just let go and go inside. It's almost a little bit hermitish, but you've got to, sometimes you just got to let it be what it is. And that makes sense after a Tower card. So there needs to be assimilation time as well. So this is really incredible. So I think, and that one wants to come up. And then you have stability. We've got our beautiful Four of Wands, which is the beautiful home, the castle, the community. Four of Wands is very, very stable. So, and it's because of actions that then start happening. So there you go. So that's just telling us what energies come through and how it might affect us. And
once again, that's a cycle, isn't it? That's a
cycle.
That's a lovely representation of the phases and stages of the cycle.
Yeah. So that's cool. Pretty amazing. So, wow.
Yeah.
So, and as you all know, we don't talk about what we're going to talk about or anything, Nick and I. And, so this, everything that comes through is very synchronistic for what we're meant to be getting to help us and support us. So, okay. So Kathleen's also got a dream. So we'll pop that up. And then I know Dennis has got one, so that we'll pop that up too. Okay.
Hi, Marie, Jasper and Nick and everyone. I had a few strange dreams. One, my in-laws, deceased, were going to retire to the West Indies and I was going to prepare an elaborate meal for them and 3 sister-in-laws. During preparation, I went to Jamaica and another island. Remember seeing pretty flowers and a white mist in the garden. I don't know where the West Indies came from. Haven't even heard of that name in years.
And there's one more. I was at a second dream. Yeah, so that's, interesting. So interesting, Kathleen. I'm just going to say the first thing that came to my mind, I think from memory, you're often in the kitchen. To you, it's a real nurturing place. It's a place of sustenance, of connection. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's just what I'm feeling with you in kitchens. And the other thing is too, that as soon as I read that came through, I got a vision of that island with flowers and white mist. I feel this is when we are visited by our deceased loved ones. It's almost like they're showing us, look, there's only this between us. It's not much and it's really beautiful. I don't know. That's just what I was getting first up with that. So what were you getting, Nick?
Oh, I think also the fact that she's got that coming through as a location, that she's had an experience in that location as well, that I think it must have been a really beautiful lifetime you've had there, actually.
Yeah.
I
agree.
That's what's being used to maybe in your subconscious make you feel that, get that energy back from there. Like I said before, it's just a choice. You can go from being miserable one minute to being really in a good space the next. perhaps
Yeah.
that's just me personally what I got from that feeling of knowing that it's a familiar place. That's the word I'm thinking of.
That's it. It is. And that when we're remembering, like during our dreams, we can tend to remember a little bit more easily, obviously. I'm also just wondering if you had a connection with your in-laws in that lifetime. So with that place and space.
Definitely.
So yeah, let me just see if there's anything coming up for you in the cards. Oh, that one's a bit jumpy. Yeah, it's that one. Oh, you're not going to believe it. Again. Oh my goodness. So I feel that this is it's like that energy. I feel like you've learnt something there that's a real strength that can help you through your tower moments in life. We all have them. Yeah. And but the other thing is you don't have to accept everything you're offered. That Four of Cups has come up. So you can discern what's right for you when there is change abounding or whatever. And the Lovers card, just beautiful. So very much I feel there's a connection for you with a lifetime there with these loved ones and within yourself. So trust yourself, really nurture yourself. You've got both aspects, the masculine and feminine. Really know what you want. So that's why that Four of Cups has come up. Really know, I don't actually want that in my life. I know it's being offered to me, but no. So yeah, beautiful. Wow. So thanks for sharing that. I love it because there's so much more to it. And if anyone else, obviously always chime in if you get a little goosebumpy tingle or you think, yeah, I want to say something. So yeah. Okay, and then we'll go to her real life thing. Okay.
So her second dream was, my grandson starts school tomorrow, but no school to waiting lists. Yeah, I just, yeah.
Yes, all right.
He's on several waiting lists. So had a dream. We went to a house next to a school and we're waiting around. Then we went home. Wasn't ours.
How interesting.
So in real life, my grandson starts school tomorrow. Is that the case? Yeah, but no school to go to.
Interesting. It's really interesting the fact that you see the school and the home associated, because for them that's like, that's 7 or 8 hours of a day, which is almost their home. I'm feeling that the right one has to come up for him, and that's why there's this waiting, because it's almost like the right one has to come up. So yeah, what are you getting, Nick?
I'm getting a whole heap of things from this, actually, because the first thing is my inner knowing has just come up about this whole schooling system and what I feel about it. Yeah. And therefore, I get the word, and it's on several waiting lists, and that's the word that really went, wait. You just need to wait.
Yeah.
There's something coming that's different. And you might have to do something in the interim, but there's definitely something coming that's different. So you don't wait around for things to happen, but it's just to let you know, like you said, Marie, maybe it's not the right thing.
Yeah.
That school is not the right place.
Yeah. And, I don't know if you guys do much homeschooling over there, or I don't know if that's a possibility, but it's a lot easier than you think. Because my friend does it, and she has twins that she actually homeschools, Zan. She's amazing, but everything they do in life, she turns it into something that's a learning opportunity or a growth opportunity. So it can be so much fun. You got to do your basics and get things, so that they can work with life and the system, but so much more to that as well. So I don't know, just a thought. So, and it won't be long though, because the 10 of Wands came up. So this is it's an action card, but it can be, look, you're nearly there. It's nearly there, because then the 4 of Wands came up again, which again is that beautiful safe place, that safe home. And then the Judgment card. So I feel like it's like something's going to shift first, which was interesting. The Tower card came up first before as well. So it's almost like there'll be an awakening around this, whatever it is.
I just got this huge energy hit then when you brought up that Judgment card.
Yeah, that's I know. It's like, it's like an awakening and bringing something into light.
Yeah. What's been there before is not necessarily what serves us anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I'm sensing, have been for particularly this last couple of weeks, a big change starting to step forth.
Oh yeah, I think so too. So, okay. So actually, Kathleen's put a few things in. I'm going to pop them up before I go to the next one so that we can keep the flow there. So that
Probably
this
had
is
many,
the first dream. Yeah.
yeah, probably had many lifetimes with them. They were lovely people. They were also nursery owners in this life. Love tropical flowers. There you go.
Probably loved their tropical flowers because it was from another lifetime and there was a beautiful connection with that.
Yeah.
So I love it. So, and then the next one.
Clarifying the house wasn't ours. And yes, in real
Yeah.
life, he is supposed to start school, but there isn't any room.
Yeah,
I'm going, imagine me, a kid going, yes, I don't have to go to school.
I know.
Life is my school.
As long as the adults are okay with it, and then maybe start to take the opportunities to do some stuff at home with him. So I don't know, just a thought. So, I love it. So thanks, Kathleen, for sharing.
And Kathleen, if you want any ideas, just send me a message because that's what I did and that's what I still do. So please, if you need some ideas of how to transition through, I helped a lot of families transition through from institutional school into life school.
Love it. Beautiful.
Or life learning.
What a great gift to help people with. So yeah, and there's lots of support around with it as well. So, Kylie, yeah.
I had the homeschool feel as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And community based.
Yes. Well, that's what Zan does. They have groups of kids at homeschool. They all get together like once a week and have playtime and whatever they need to do together. And, she has them in different sports clubs and this and that. So it's not like they're missing out on that connection with others either. But she actually then can select who they're around rather than at school if there's bullies and people that haven't got great, stuff going on. She actually can hand select, and she goes, do you feel comfortable with these people, these kids? So you can teach them what they need to know through situations that might come up. But then she goes, we have a choice to actually not be here. It's brilliant. So, yeah. Yeah, and so Kylie's connecting with that too.
I had the sense your grandson knows that the school system is not what he wants right now. Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be forever, even if it's just for a short period of time, a window of time. And then, as Nick was saying, you might find someone that does it with 3 or 4 people, kids, and, get him into that sort of way of learning and experiencing life rather than the system school. So, yeah. And there are I don't know what it's like over there, but here we do have different types of schools, don't we, Nick, as well? Like what are some of the ones? I'm just going blank.
Like Steiner, and then there's Waldorf School, and there's a lot of variations of it.
Yeah, so I don't know, just some little thoughts to sort of sit with. So yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so where are we up to? I think Dennis is next.
I've just started remembering having dreams again since August the 1st. I've been going around the world using a round cylinder to dig holes for people to release the Earth's energy for them. That's brilliant.
Amazing. Busy at night. You're doing a big job there, Dennis. Yeah. So it sounds very much like a lucid dream as well.
Yeah.
So, and what does a round cylinder mean for you, Dennis? So that's really an interesting aspect of it. So, and you're doing it for people to help release the Earth's energy. So I'd love a little bit more with that. If you can, tap in. If I know you're probably working or doing something, but yeah, if you can tap in, let us know. Nick, what are you getting?
Well, I actually wrote, the only notes that I've ever written in my Betty Bethard's book is about shapes to do with, because I've always felt, and I didn't know if I'd written, cylinder on there, but straight away I feel that it's based on a circle. The circle is this sense of complete and wholeness and oneness. So that makes sense. If you're releasing something, it means that you're taking away the stuff that doesn't matter anymore. Therefore, you're left with that pureness of the wholeness again. And then also because it's long and it's a cylinder, it's like a tunnel. You've got to go through this. You've got to channel all of this energy into something. So that's the metaphor, I guess, for the whole.
I love it. Yeah,
Mm.
that's beautiful. Yeah, and energy from the earth. It's, you know, sometimes there is emotional energy that's been that is trapped within the earth itself. And I know I love working with that, playing with that when I go overseas or go somewhere, and I can tune into it and feel it. And I actually just help it to release. So
Yeah,
exactly what you're doing in your dreams,
yeah.
it's
Thanks for
makes
doing
the trips
that.
much more fun.
Mm.
So love it. So, and
Mm.
Dennis also was talking about the egg situation, the chicken and egg.
Oh, yeah, the egg is confinement, a place to grow and become new again. The chick is the beginning of new life and growth. You learn to find your way with only what is around you. Family is what's important. Yes.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I love that. So,
Mm.
okay, and Marie.
Now, I'm not remembering dreams or scenes right now, but there was a female voice singing in my left ear. It was lovely, but not words I could understand. Maybe light language. Yeah.
Maybe. So, absolutely, you know, and with light language, there's a frequency that comes with it as well, and it can be healing or nurturing or purifying, whatever it is that's sort of needed at that time. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'd love, Marie, what was your sense of maybe who it was? You know, did it feel like your beautiful inner higher self, divine guidance, or did it feel like a guide or sort of an angel that's with you? I'd love to know what it felt like for you. So yeah.
Mm.
Anything, Nick?
Oh, I think it's just, you know, our starseed families, our galactic families communicating with us. As the veil gets thin, they can do that.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you're obviously lifting your frequency up to a point where, you know, that's more compatible now too.
I love that. That's so true. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Dennis has popped something up.
The cylinder is just the tool. It's what people feel safe with. It's not scary to them.
Yeah, I love that. That's true. Yeah, it's smooth, it's round, it's safe. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so Marie's popped up here.
Maybe a guide or angel, so calming and peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Goodness, who
Yeah.
needs dreams when you get that? That's funny. So, and Christine's popped something up.
No, a snippet of dream was so clear. Joe, a son in very close family, friends, and I grew up with, was holding hands, laughing as we ran slowly, a short distance before he dropped down on grass, laying on the side. I sat on my knees right at his side, pink love hearts coming from my hands and above us. I was confused. He said he's known for 3 months. We were both available now. It was like we knew we were meant to be together. 2 portals were spinning to my left and asked if we could see those. He said, yeah, like of course he could see them. That's it. Joe is happily married with kids in real life.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, so Christine, I mean, I think you've sort of explained it. Even the dream was sort of explaining itself, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's almost like a soul connection, and of course, we may have had other lifetimes and experiences with different souls, and still stay connected, like through family, friends, or whatever way it is. But it's almost like your souls saying to each other, "Hey, I see you. I see you. I know who you are." But you know that you don't need to be in that sort of close relationship in this lifetime.
No, because you've already done that. You've had that experience.
You've had that experience, and that's what the love hearts were, which is so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So
And you do sometimes, you come back, but it's close friends, or you're somewhere in the periphery of that person's life.
so there's
Yeah.
not the same sense of responsibility, karma lessons, intimacy, whatever it is, but you're
Correct.
still there, and it's like that
Yeah.
feeling of, I know
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
lovely, isn't it? So that's a beautiful dream to have. Oh my goodness. Got the death card come up. So this is a transition. So this has been a slow transition, I would feel, for your souls to still just be around each other from what you've experienced together. And I sort of feel if you did choose to come back and you wanted to be together, it would be, yeah, it's like something would have finished. I was just going to say, it's like you've done your karma or something. And it's almost like if you did choose to come back and be together at some other level more intimately, it's like it would be like an easy one is very much what I'm feeling. Yeah, the magician. Look at that. So it's like bringing heaven to earth and seeing through the illusion of life. Yeah. So how fascinating.
Yeah,
But,
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, really
Yeah, I
fascinating.
think that's a good example because I think a lot of people have dreams that they may not remember them, but have dreams similar to that, where they get to meet each other in the etheric world again.
Yeah.
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 I've never had much to do with him in real life. He was older. Why did he come in now? Just to say hi.
Yeah, I think it's just a soul recognition, and that's why he was probably a little bit in the periphery, exactly like Nick's saying,
Yeah.
because you didn't need to have that sort of close responsibility this time with him.
Yeah.
So, but it's just, and when we have souls that resonate with us, it's just a little bit more comforting, even if you don't spend a lot of time with them. It's still, they're still within that our jurisdiction, so to speak.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You know, and because that person's comfortable within their own light, you're out of the danger zone of intermingling too much with that person.
Absolutely. So no, that's beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. And this is how powerful dreams can be. It's just like, there's so much more going on behind the scenes than just this little 3D world.
Oh yeah.
So cool.
Exactly.
But I'm going to do a meditation today. Oh, you've got your cards. Do you want to do your cards?
Yeah, it won't take long. I just wanted to show you that, you know, we put out that thing about can we connect back in our dreams and what we can do. And I sent that clear message out. And in the morning, just prior to waking, I got like still in my sleep mode, starting to wake up so I could remember it really clearly. So I quickly got a pencil, sketched it. And then I thought, now I need to add the color because the colors were awesome in this picture. So I'll show you the picture first.
Oh,
I'm trying to get it into frame there. Hang on. There we go.
Wow.
So that's what I got as a picture in the dream state. And I'll point out to you that there's all that water that's sitting underneath, but we're all gathering around this big lake or pond that's rippling out, and we're creating that energy as well as the energy that's coming in from above, which is that beautiful violet flame light. And as it comes in, it's touching our hearts, and that's our Merkaba, which has actually got that silver. I don't know how to paint silver unless I use a silver glitter or something. And that's being activated in all of us. And you can see the people on the periphery, they're waiting to come in. And then some are quite ready, some are looking the other way, some are ready to come in. They're just asking if they can, or an invitation. And then once they're in that circle, you see we're starting to connect and hold hands. And that fire, I'm getting a lot of the fire and the water together at the moment. It's just there's something coming through constantly, these messages of fire and water. So obviously, the water can put out the fire, but if you get that perfect balance, it energizes the water. So, you know, when you boil water, it creates that beautiful energy, and it's combined with what's coming down from our galactic core. And in that very center there is that white light that's coming through as well. That really, and that's coming from somewhere deeper, somewhere much, much deeper. There was a lot in this, and the impressions that I was getting was incredible. So, of course, this morning I thought I'd just pull some cards, and I wondered if they would relate. And so the very first card I pulled was the Silver Lunar Dragon.
Beautiful.
Interesting how we're having a full moon. We've just had the full moon and we're still in it. And that message is backwards for me, but the feeling I got from that. So can you read that? I can
probably read it. Yeah, bathes you in divine feminine light. So, and it's definitely the feminine that's coming through more and more.
Yeah, so coming back to peace and harmony, which was that concept of the water in our bodies being back into that, having that beautiful energy of that harmonics as a group again, a collective. And then I thought, well, I have to pull from the water deck, the healing water deck, and this is the card I pulled, the Healing Lagoon. And isn't it interesting?
Water.
And it was like a big pond or a lagoon that we're all surrounded with.
Yeah, and so it's rejuvenation, recovery, time to heal. It's time to stop. And it's like in your picture, everyone was really still, but together with that stillness. That's so beautiful.
And just allowing that coding to come through and for us to be integrating it more. I'm back again. And I just picked this card, and look at the colors in the card as well. All the cards had these colors of the, the purple light coming into the water, and even this one as well with the silver and the purple and the bluish in it.
It's
And this
true.
one the same. And magic happens when you expect
I
it.
expect it. It's so true. And, one of my favorite sayings in life is, I always leave room for miracles and magic, and because we try and fit everything in. And I always go, when I'm traveling, I'm going to leave some space here because I love my miracles and magic that happen.
Yeah.
So,
No, absolutely. So I thought the cards really enhanced that image, giving me some wiggle room to explain it. Yeah, it was a beautiful dream, actually. It felt really nice. And I kept visiting parts of it. I kept going to visit parts of it. So
it's interesting you say that. Yes, so because I had an intention as well of connecting in, and it did feel like I was actually traveling in my dream. It was like I was doing one thing, then I'd be somewhere else. And I'm going, this is interesting. And then when I did come through to wake up, there was a lot of light. So I feel that I was actually traveling to wherever people were, which was really cool. So I love that you actually got on and drew it. And
I needed to do that one. That was a big one. That was really powerful, as in a group, the collective being together. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, all right. We'll pull a card now from our beautiful chakra cards and see what divine frequency is going to come through for us today in this beautiful space within the Lion's Gate and the full moon and everything that's going on frequency wise. Okay, let me just have a look here and see. Nothing's dropped out today, so I'll do a intentional feeling. It's here. Okay, it's you. What are you? Yep, it's that one. Wow, it's number 11, which is a gateway number, and it's inspiration. So I feel that it's saying that these gateways are inspiring. Oh my, okay, I just got it. Remember how I said to you, it's like when we go to the portal, it's like we see ourselves through the other side of it. That's what I'm seeing here with this. It just hit me. This is what Jasper was showing.
Okay, so I've lost you, Marie.
Oh, okay. You're still on. So
yeah, it's me.
Okay, we'll see if I'm lost. Just let us know, guys.
You're fine.
I'm still here. I love it. So let's have a look at number 11 and see where it's sort of aiming for. It's the solar plexus. Oh no, hang on, no, it's not. It's the sacral chakra, which is our feminine aspect in all of us, no matter what. It's also our creativity. Marie said she sees us both. Okay. So our navel chakra is all about. Let me just read a little bit of this. It's always good to have some base with it. So it relates to flexibility, creativity, karmic patterns, sexuality, community, family, emotional intelligence, relationships, inspiration. What else? Addictions, appetite, fulfillment of desires. There we go. So it's my sacral chakra is balanced and aligned, and I am a creative, sensual expression of love that relates to others with ease and grace. It's beautiful. So this inspiration card in particular, so you've called this card into your awareness today because it is time to get inspired. Find your passion and share it with the world. Inspiration is constantly flowing through and around you at all times and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings you creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, it is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content with a sense of purpose in your life. When you're inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit as this state of being is truly infectious, and you also start to inspire others. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. So let's see what comes through. I never know. I just go with what I get coming
Yeah,
in. So,
yeah, exactly.
and as I say, if you're watching this later, you will also get the energy that I'm bringing through and running through. So it's all perfect. Okay, so as usual, just make sure you're sitting comfortably with your feet flat on the ground, or if you're lying, just let yourself relax. Take a big breath in, close your eyes. And as you breathe out, just let yourself drop more deeply into your body, into your being. Another breath in. And this time as you breathe out, just take your attention down to that beautiful heart space, wherever it is for you. And see, sense, or feel that white light beginning to birth deep within your heart. And this light begins to expand. And as it does, it dissolves blocks. It removes anything that is not of love. Clearing, rejuvenating, healing, nurturing, opening that beautiful heart, which is the doorway through to universal love. That light then flows freely throughout your whole body till every cell is resonating with this beautiful white light. Now expands out into our energy field, our aura, our etheric layer. And as it does so, any cords, hooks, or ties that no longer serve you and are draining you are dissolved. You feel a sense of peace and calm come through for you. And as you do so, have the intention of connecting into your beautiful divine intelligence, your higher self. And now bring through a drop of amber essence into your navel chakra, which sits just above the pubic bone and just below the solar plexus, the belly button area, into that beautiful area. Allow this amber drop to come through and nurture, rejuvenate. And all of the organs that are within this area receive this beautiful nurturing energy. As that amber drop is working, golden yellow light begins to stream into that whole navel chakra. Again, this releases anything that's been blocking your creativity, your love, your relationships, your ability to release anything that is negative for you with addictions, anything that takes your energy. You are now being nurtured and filled with warmth and support. A carnelian crystal energy now begins to flow through that navel chakra. This is healing, nurturing, and activating. The navel chakra, now all of that beautiful energy begins to move up to connecting to the throat chakra. These two work together. You notice a beautiful deep blue color coming through that throat chakra to merge in with the energy from the amber and the carnelian and the golden yellow. This gives us the ability to express our creativity, to bring it into reality, and also holds the gift of abundance. Ask your beautiful divine wisdom and self now to come through and help with this inspiration that has been waiting in the wings. Ask for the ideas and the fun and the joy that goes with that to come through now, because you are safe to express your creativity. ask if there's any messages for you while you're in this beautiful deep state of grace. And just know that inspiration is constantly flowing through you at all times, and you are inspired with this joy. And gently, gently, allow yourself to come back into the here and now, knowing that you bring this feeling of creativity and inspiration with you. And allow it to come through exactly as it needs to, rather than pushing it. Just let it be. And when you're ready, thank your higher self, your divine intelligence, for always being with you. And now just gently wriggle your toes. Focus on your breath. And allow yourself to come back into the here and now, opening your eyes when you're ready. Okay. I know sometimes we're all just still sitting in that beautiful, relaxed sort of space of calm when we sort of come through from a connection like that. So if you want to share something, it'd be beautiful to pop it up. If you just want to stay in your space, that's fine too. How are you feeling, Nick?
Very relaxed, actually. Very much in alignment with what you've been sharing just then.
Yeah.
And I feel it'll be running quite a bit in the background too, anchoring in some things, or, like that word again, that solidifying some things. And I'm all into the whole creation mode right now. So I encourage everybody else. And I think a message though was no fear. No fear.
No. Yeah.
Didn't want necessarily me to focus on that word, but it was to get across that message is, who cares what people think? A lot of what we fear is what people think, and that causes our addictions, that causes our instabilities, that, as a collective. So we need to just drop that now, somehow, whatever way you can.
Yeah, it's so true, and just being in sync, just knowing we do what's right for us, it's right for everyone around us. So
look at that. Kylie said she had a piece of carnelian crystal with me today and held against my sacral while you spoke.
Look at that. Just amazing synchronicity. It's beautiful.
There was a large light sand pyramid that was coming down from the ceiling, and at the end, a rock covered with blue and green glittery crystal. Oh, that's so great.
It's really cool, Marie. That's beautiful. So, and this is it, just really trust what you get, because it's whatever you need or you're creating. So it's not going to be the same for everybody. So it's great that you all have a different sort of experience with that too. So it's beautiful.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
But so maybe for next week we could ask for some dreams that help us to inspire us, or to help us to bring through more of that beautiful feminine aspect of us, even males as well, of course, both aspects, and some creativity. And I don't know, let's see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Well, it's time. It's that time. So Jasper's saying goodbye and have a great week. And I know that I'm pretty sure there's no show with Elisa tomorrow. She's had sort of a family thing she's going home for. So, we'll see you again next week on the Dream Team. And I'm hopefully she'll be back again next week. So we'll see you all then. So thanks, Nick.
Thanks, everybody, for your great energy here. Really appreciate you.
Yeah, you're very loved.
Yeah. Thanks, Marie.